Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening inside the Shield Center for Day 2 of the 2026 Region 1A Girls Basketball Tournament here today in Fargo. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes, and welcome to our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance, where yesterday 3 games happened. Central Cass, the 4 seed, defeated the 5 seed of Oak Grove 59-47. Kinley Hogg with 21 points, and Keelan Flanagan came off the bench with 17 and 4 made threes. The 2-7 matchup, Kindred got out early on the Lisbon Broncos and able to go out to a 74-33 victory over Lisbon. Sierra Nipstead and Liza Trembeth had 29 points apiece in the win for the Vikings. And then the 3 seed of Wahpeton 65-48 over Northern Cass. You had Claire Woods with 26 points in the win for the Wahpeton Huskies. So our matchup today will feature Valley City Central Cass here at the top of the hour, followed by Kindred and Wahpeton later tonight, roughly at around 7:30. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into the matchup a little bit more, let you know what other games are going on across the state. We'll hear from the coaches. That and more still to come on our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance here today from the Shield Center.
In to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Our Peterson Farm Seed Reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm Seed Reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As we continue here on our pregame show from the Shield Center, some other matchups across the state of North Dakota here tonight that are going on yourliveevent.com. Currently up in Devil's Lake, it's the Carrington Cardinals, the number 1 seed in Region 2A, up 10-5 over Four Winds Minnewacan. That game with 3 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. Still a lot of time in that particular contest, but the Carrington Cardinals trying to make their way to a region championship here. And the other matchup that'll be up in Devil's Lake here tonight in the Region 2A girls basketball tournament, that'll feature Thompson and Devils Lake here a little bit later on tonight. For Listen Live games from the Jamestown Civic Center, Brady Siebels has the call of Lytton HMB, Edgeley Cullum Montpelier at 6, and then it's Lemoore Litchfield Marion scoring off with Sargent County. That'll follow suit at around 7:30. So that's a look here tonight on yourliveevent.com for North Dakota girls basketball coverage. In the A, South Prairie Max Botno matchup in the Mounted State Dome in Region 3A, Turtle Mountain and Rugby also in the semis. And then Region 4A has Hazen and Shiloh Christian with Watford City and Dickinson Trinity. That going on from Standing Rock. So again, those are your matchups here across the state of North Dakota tonight for Division A girls basketball. Keep you apprised of that and more as the games continue here, and also as we take a look at a little bit of this matchup history between Valley City and the Central Cass Squirrels. Valley City, the number 1 seed here entering the tournament. They were the 1 seed last year, defeated Wahpeton in the semifinals and topped Northern Cass in the Region 1 title. Katie Burchell, Dakota Potrats, and Sky Nielsen, all region players, all back this season again here for Valley City. And the Highlanders, 2 years ago, the number 2 seed, they went through Lisbon, Wahpeton, and then lost to Northern Cass in the championship. So for a win here for Valley City would be 3 consecutive years in which they made the Region 1 championship here for the Highlanders. 2 years ago, Jimmy Howard was the coach of the year. Then you had Tessa Olson as the senior athlete of the year here for Valley City as well. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, a region championship is what they're trying to get to. Last time they played for a region title back in the old Class B days in 2021, where they finished 24-2, and they beat Kindred in overtime and finished second at state up in Minot in 2021 here for the Central Cass Squirrels. When you look at that matchup, and then also their last matchup was the last year of the two-class system in 2023 was the last time they made a Region 1 championship, and that was 24-3 season, which they defeated Thompson from the Minot State Dome in overtime for the championship as well. So 2023, 2021, the last time that Central Cass has made it to a respective region championship here. For the Squirrels, Liv Severson, Kenley Haug, Ava Cotton, all region selections, with Severson and Kenley Haug coming back here this season on the hard court. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll let you know how these two teams fared against each other earlier this season between the Highlanders and the Squirrels. From there, we'll get to our coaches' conversation. That and more is still to come here today. It's Valley City and Central Cass in our first semifinal, followed by the Kinder Vikings and the Wahpeton Huskies in our second semifinal. And the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association, as you can get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote started today. Back with more after this as we dive into the matchup a little bit more and our players to watch out for when we return.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
As we continue with more on our pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance, as the Valley City Highlanders and the Central Cass Squirrels have taken the floor this season. Valley City swept Central Cass with a 69-56 win on January the 9th in Valley City and a 78-45 win in Castleton on February the 3rd here for the Highlanders. Valley City, since the three-division system, has gone 6-0 against Central Cass, and they look to continue that trend here tonight, where you look back the last couple of years in this tournament. Last year, the 1 seed played the 6, and Valley City was the 1. 2 years ago, it was the 4 against the 2, and Valley City was the 2 seed. We'll see if it's all chalk or can a couple upsets happen with the 4-seeded Central Cass Squirrels and the 3-seeded Wahpeton Huskies in terms of seed line upsets here in this particular contest. That's the look at how these two teams have fared as we dive into the matchup a little bit more. And we'll start with the Central Cass Squirrels, the visitors on the scoreboard, with some of the players to watch out for here for Central Cass. Coming back, obviously, you got to start with the 1-2 combination, as we said before, with Liv Severson. She averages 13.6 rebounds. Last night just had 2 points and 5 boards, but Central Cass, again, was able to go out and pick up the victory. But for Liv Severson, she can definitely be a big factor, and tonight she will have to go up against a Birchall or a Nielsen defensively. That'll be part of it. Also a note for Central Cass, Sophie Sherwhite will not play here this evening after getting into a screen. Good news is there's nothing severely injured. It's just a matter of it's a little tight, little sore. So she's not going to be on the floor here tonight, which is a big defensive blow for Jay Bachman and Central Cass, because Sophie Sherwhite, just a bulldog, but it sounds like she'll be fine long-term, particularly once they get to the softball season. Obviously, Kinley Haug, 16 points, 4 rebounds. She led the Squirrels with 21 points yesterday, and then from there, who can be an X factor? And the X factor was Keelan Flanagan. She averages 6 points a game. She had 17 last night, including 4 threes. Who can be that X factor? Can it be a Kovervik? Can it be a Morgan Wald? Can it be a J.C. Verkeelen? We'll find out a little bit more as this game continues. As we go now to the Valley City Highlanders with some of the players to watch out for, Katie Birchall has surpassed 1,000 career points, and she's a junior, averaging nearly a double-double of 19 points and 9 rebounds per contest. And then her Bash brother teammate, in terms of Nielsen, Aimlessly Sky, averaging 13 points and 6 rebounds per game for the sophomore forward. And then Maddie Freese can light it up from beyond the arc. 39 three-pointers so far this season. Koka does a lot of the dirty work here for Katie. She might not score a ton, but she's going to go up against one of the better offensive players of a Kinley Haug, of a Liv Severson, to try to get up in there grill and try to defend them as best they can for Jimmy Howard's team. So those are a couple of players to watch out for here today in this one. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get into our coaches' conversations, in which we'll hear from Jimmy Howard first of the Valley City Highlanders and the Central Cass Squirrels head coach, that is Jay Bachman. That and more still to come today on our pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com. Central Cass looking for their first Region 1A Girls Basketball Championship appearance since the inception of the 3-division basketball system, while Valley City looking for their 3rd consecutive region championship with a win here tonight. Back with our coaches' conversation. That is next.
North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
As we continue on the pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance, here today from the Region 1A girls basketball semifinals. It's the Valley City Highlanders and the Central Cass Squirrels to dip off day number 2. Join us from the Highlanders' perspective is their head coach, that's Jimmy Howard. And Jimmy, you look back for your last game out. It's been a little while since you played last, so you have about a week and a half roughly off since that Carrington game. So what did you do with the team? Was it a couple rest days? Was it a couple hard practice days? How do you utilize that week and a half in between games to get ready for the Squirrels?
Yeah, it's a challenge on how much rest you give. And then we had a snow day in there where we didn't have school, so you have that going on. And then how do you combine that with just some different things? We went and did a spin class at the Wellness Center, so a lot of conditioning, but just not on the court. And then we had some good practices leading into this. So hopefully all that, we were able to save legs, but keep our conditioning underneath us.
As you take a look at your opponent against Central Cass, obviously Flanagan came off the bench and lit it up last night, and that's without Liv, really scoring. So when you look at them with Kinley, Haug, and company, what just kind of stands out about a Jay Bachman team this season here, Jimmy?
They move the ball. They like to get in the paint, shoot threes. They shoot a lot of them. When they're on, they're very difficult to beat from out there. And then you just got to keep them from getting straight line drives to the hoop. They play hard, they rebound, they go after offensive boards and try to get multiple possessions. So we're going to have to be prepared for that and trying to limit that.
You've had some success, obviously, here in this building the last couple of years. What has the Katie Birchall's, the Sky Nielsen's, the Potratzes of the world who understand what it's like to play in this environment, play in postseason basketball, what can they bring with that experience here against Central Cass and knowing that you have Thursday in front of you, win or lose here today, Jimmy?
I think just the leadership of being on the floor. Katie and the seniors, they've been here for 2 years. Sky was a big part of it last year as well, and then a big run at the state tournament. So hopefully that postseason play, that sense of urgency can be brought through with those kids that have that experience, and then our kids that were on the bench and just part of it and seeing it, hopefully they can feed off of that when they come in and continue to roll.
Final thing that I got for you, head coach for the Valley State Highlanders, Jimmy Howard, with us here. Trait, characteristics, something that you want to see from your team from these 2 days here at the Shack today and tomorrow, no matter who your opponent is, Central Cass, and we'll see what happens with Wahpeton Kindred. What do you want to see from your team for 2 games here in Fargo?
Just playing a complete game, urgency, defensive rotations, communicating, we built this team on playing good team defense and rebounding, and so can we continue with that? It's been a long season, and it's been a grind, and now you're at the part where it matters, and can you stay true to who you are and not try to become something else if things don't go our way? So, if Castleton comes out and goes on a run right away, can we stay true to who we are and just dig down and kind of respond? And so that's what I'm looking for.
Hey, Jimmy, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here today.
All right, thank you.
And again, Coach Howard for the Valley City Highlanders will continue with more after this from the Shack.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m. Racing returns to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota. Save the date for Tuesday, June 30th. World of Outlaws late models. Start to finish, Ada Building Center Showdown presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. And a season schedule filled with the return of the Wayzata Modifieds, NLRA late models, IMCA Modifieds, Race Savers Sprints. It's Thursday night racing at NCR. For the full Norman County Raceway schedule, visit ncraceway.com.
As we continue on the pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance from the Shield Center. It's the Central Cass Squirrels and the Valley City Highlanders for the Region 1A semifinals. Joining us is the head coach for Central Cass, it's Jay Bachman. Jay, a really good run to end the first half, going to that second half. Oak Grove made a good run back, and then you kind of finished them off there. Just what did you like about your team's performance in the quarterfinals yesterday against the Grovers 24 hours ago?
We played really well in stretches. There was times where maybe they hit a couple deep threes on us where we just had a little lack in coverage, lack in defense, but we always responded. We handled their best punches one after another, and we just kept fighting back, coming forward. I think what I really like the most is never at any point did I feel like, oh, we're giving up, or oh no, our heads are down. We stayed positive, we stayed up, and we just kept going.
As you take a look at your opponent here in Valley City, a lot of people are going to start with, and rightfully so, Katie Birchall. Obviously, there's a Potratz and Nielsen, and they can hit some threes too if they get going. So what's the biggest area against Valley City that you just have to try to limit or try to make difficult for them for 4 quarters of basketball here when you're on the defensive side of the floor here, Jay?
I think the biggest thing is we got to get them out of their comfort zone. We can't just let Birchall get to the block and post up and get O boards, and we can't let Nielsen get it on the three-point line untouched or get it on the elbow untouched. We have to get them out of their comfort zones, and we have to get them in situations that maybe they're not comfortable in. We have a good game plan going in tonight. I think it'll work great. We just have to, can we execute honestly?
What did you see from Keelan Flanagan again coming off the bench for 17 points? She had 4 threes, also had 4 rebounds. What did you just see from her off the bench? Because we mentioned the pregame who would maybe be an X factor, and she definitely hit that right on tee.
You know, she came in and she hit her first one, and it was like, oh, great, she's on. Like, you know, with Keelan, like, when she's on, she's on. And thankfully for us last night, she was on. So that was really fun to see. She was, battling through a little sickness even, but she's kept coming out and kept fighting and kept shooting. And it was really fun to see her in that moment and that big moment. And she may be young, but, last year as a 8th grader, she started on the state softball team, right? So she's played in big moments in other sports. So I was happy to see her play big in basketball.
Final thing that I'll ask for you, I know last night you mentioned playing with speed, playing with a little tempo. Is that the same thing that you want to see tonight against Valley City, or is it a little different with just what the Valley City Highlanders present as a matchup?
I think speed, same thing. We got to go. I think defensively it's a little different. We're going to have to attack a defense a little different than we did last night, but we got to be moving. And we didn't do a great job yesterday of getting going and getting transition. At times when we did is we scored. So tonight it's even more of an emphasis of we have to get moving. We have to use our speed and athleticism because it's the one advantage that we do have. So.
Hey, Jay, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
That again, Coach Bachman for the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll continue with more after this from the Shield Center.
Business is tough, but your accounting doesn't have to be. Let Olson Accounting check all the boxes. From taxes, payroll, business services, and professionalized financial guidance, all tailored to fit your requests. Whether you're a small business owner or just need help at tax time, trust Olson Accounting for professional, reliable service every time. Visit colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
What was that? Is that Top Insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies. High school basketball today here from the Shield Center. Win and you punch your ticket one step closer to the Jamestown Civic Center. Lose, your season's not coming to a close, but you're in a win or go home situation coming up here on Thursday. The schedule will look like this again for the Region 1A girls basketball tournament. You win here today, you'll play in the championship roughly at 7:30 on Thursday night. You lose, you'll play for 3rd place at 6 o'clock, and then from there, the region qualifiers will be at Mayville State. That'll be on Saturday at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock respectively for the A. The B on Saturday will be at 5 and 7. Then all roads lead to the Buffalo City here for Division A girls basketball this season for the state tournament. That's a look at what's to come here in terms of the path to the Buffalo City. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. That does it for our pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Quick out-of-town scoreboard look. Carrington all over 4 wins Minnewacan at the half as the Carrington Cardinals lead 4 wins Minnewacan up at Devil's Lake 40-18 as that game stands at the half here for Carrington as they're looking to make their way here one step closer as well to the state tournament. Coming up, we'll get to our starting lineups, the opening tip, and then from there, it's time for a little bit of basketball. It's the number 1 seed Valley City against the number 4 seed Central Cass, and then later tonight, it's the 2 seed of Kindred against the 3 seed of the Wahpeton Huskies. Central Cass looking for their 13th win of the season. Valley City's looking for win number 18 on the year and trying to continue to keep things brewing. They haven't played a game since February the 13th. Well, for Central Cass, got their feet wet here in the Shack yesterday with a win against the Grovers. Back with more after this. Again, that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. They covered all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com. That's IrieINS.com to get a free quote story today. Starting lineups, opening tip. That is next from the Shack.
Our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank Community Bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
As we start with our starting lineups here, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. Central Cass head coach is Jay Bachman with a mark of 12 wins and 10 losses on the season. They'll roll like this. Abby Convervig, the senior guard, with Kenley Howell, the 5'7 freshman. You have Liv Severson in the starting lineup, the 5'10 senior forward. From there, going to get Morgan Wald in the starting lineup as Sophie Sherwhite again unable to play, and also with some size here from Valley City, the 5'10 sophomore, and J.C. Verkeelen, the 5'7 sophomore guard. Again, Convervig, Haug, Severson, Wald, and Verkeelen. Central Cass 12-10 on the season, averaging 58. Defensively, giving up 56. We turn our attention now to the highlighters of Valley City, as the Valley City Highlighters head coach is Jimmy Howard with a mark of 17 wins and 3 losses on the season. Perfect in region play at 12-0. A 9-game winning streak was snapped at Carrington in their last game on February the 13th. Valley City will go like this. Maddie Freeze, a 5'7 senior guard, averaging 10 points per contest in 18 games here. You have Katie Koka, a 5'10 senior lockdown defender here, a future VCSU volleyball commit. Dakota Potrats, a 5'10 senior guard, 8 points per game, with Katie Burchell, the junior forward who has already surpassed 1,000 career points, and Sky Nielsen, the 5'11 sophomore forward. Freeze, Koka, Potrats, Burchell, and Nielsen for Jimmy Howard in the Valley City Highlanders, averaging 65 points per game, defensively giving up 46 points per contest. Our officials here tonight, Dana Cutter with John Christensen and Ben Althoff here, our officiating crew inside the Shield Center. For more information, go to crystalsugar.com. Let's get this thing rolling here for our first of 2 today from the Shield Center. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast, and thank those throughout the course of the regular season and the postseason to allow us to bring you high school hoops and high school sports. If you're unable to make it out to the gym, if you can make it, come on out, support the athletes. If not, thank you so much for tuning in. Opening tip at 6:04, and the Region 1A girls semifinals is underway from the Shield Center. Quickly, the Squirrels give it to Wald. Wald with one hard dribble in the paint, partially blocked, gets the ball back. Kick out now to Convervig, as they'll see this one here to the top of the key. Kenley Howell will drive kick. Back to Convervig. They leave it now to Verkeelen. She'll rise. The 3 is up and tickles the twine from 19-9 as Verkeelen hits a 3 to open things up here for the Squirrels. Something Coach Bachman talked about in the pregame. They got to play fast. Speaking of fast, Potratz with a quick shot. No. Rebound comes down to Kinley Haug as Haug will come up the near sideline now for the Central Cass Squirrels. Haug crossing over right to left. Drive kick, and the pass gets intercepted here by Freeze. Turnover as Freeze will go the other length of the floor. Finds it to Nielsen inside. Freeze high off the window with the left hand, and the lid is off the rim early for both teams here in this opening quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Central Cass leads it by 1 early on here. Convig right-handed side as Central Cass in their red attire here tonight. Valley City in their home whites. Ball will make its way to Haug. Kenley right of the key will take the screen. Now to Severson. Severson, little give and go to Kenley from the right block. The teardropper is short. Rebound underneath, and eventually getting the loose ball here is Burchell. Katie Burchell will see this now to Potratz as the Highliners looking for their first lead of the contest. Ball works right inside Koka, interior Nielsen. They came in and fronted it, and Nielsen misses the layup. Rebound put back over. Wald can't go, and a board underneath here for Kenley Haug. Squirrels, quite frankly, catch a break here as now Kenley ankle cross left to right, makes her way to the post as they reverse it to Kovrig. Kovrig launches a three. Abby's shot will be off the iron. Ball's going to be loose. It's on the deck. Haug will see this and eventually goes in the hands here of Katie Burchell. Burchell quickly up the floor now to Maddie Freeze. Freeze will see it. Nice pass inside to Nielsen, who gets fouled, and Sky Nielsen will toe the line to shoot 2. Nielsen, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Foul will be on J.C. Verkeelen, her first and the team's first here. As we'll see 2 free throws upcoming here for Sky Nielsen. Nielsen able to hit the first. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Sky.
Here we go.
Second free throw here for Sky. Is going to go long. Rebound comes down here to Kenley Haug. Her third board early in this one, tied at 3 apiece here between Central Cass and Valley City. Ball goes right-handed side. This goes to Wald, who nearly stepped out of bounds on the sideline. Able to reverse this one now to Kovrig. Kovrig sees it at the left wing, takes a couple of dribbles, gives it on the inside for Keelan. Bounce pass to Wald. Out of bounds. Was it touched? The answer is no, and it's a turnover for Central Cass. Not a bad look, though. They come to double on Verkeelen, trying to go to the short corner on the way to Morgan Wald. Oh, full court pressure defense here for Central Cass. Sky Nielsen in the backcourt. We'll see this one quickly up the floor to Koka. Koka finds it to Freeze. Freeze takes a couple of dribbles here for the Highliners to Potratz. Potratz with a runner up and in. First lead of the game here for the Valley City Highliners comes at the 5:32 mark on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So after 3 points by Central Cass, 5 straight rattled off by the Highliners. Severson at the left wing, guarded by Nielsen. Liv takes a couple of hard dribbles inside the paint, collapses, kick out, Kovrig, right pocket 3, off the iron, rebound is loose, and eventually Potratz throws it off of Kenley Haug, and it will be in the hands of the Valley City Highliners. So Valley City able to see this one up by 2, and for Coach Jay Bachman, they'll go from a full court press now to a little half court, a 1-3-1 zone as it looks right now, as Potratz will see this. Right-hand side to Freeze, to the baseline to Nielsen, looking interior to Burchell. Burchell over Wald, shot is up and good. Katie Burchell becomes the 4th different Highliner in the scoring column as they see that one here on the interior for Valley City. Ball make its way to Kenley Haug. Haug with a shake and bake move. A runner off the window, good for 2 for Kenley Haug. That's a tough move for a freshman with the left hand with a little smooch on a Tuesday night. Potratz inside to Burchell. Burchell will see this to Nielsen. Sky rising for 3. Tickles the twine. Sky Nielsen now with 4. Give the assist to Burchell. And good things happen when you get it to old number 12 here for the Highliners. Central Cass left wing will find it now to Kovrig. Kovrig to Kenley. Little nail pick here. Haug finds it to Severson. College range 3. Answer in and out. No good. Rebound is loose. Eventually going to be a jump ball, and the arrow goes to Valley City. Right now we've seen Coach Bachman full court, half court, well 1-3-1. You're going to try to throw the kitchen sink at this Highliner team, trying to see if he can disrupt them. But obviously the 1-2 combination of Nielsen and Burchell, and then from there the Freeze, the Potratzes of the world can hurt you offensively. And Katie Koka is just a beast on the inside defensively. Burchell shot, no. Rebound's going to be loose. Look at Burchell, they'll hustle after it. Kick out Nielsen, 3-pointer, second chance, yes! Sky Nielsen now with 7. Burchell's got 3 boards and make it back-to-back assists here, and the Highlanders lead it by 8. Kenley Haug, little hesitation move to the baseline. Now to Severson, back to Kenley. Haug, 2 hard dribbles inside the paint. Floaters up, no. Rebound, though, for JC. As Verkeelen will see this one around the world to Conrick. She launches a 3 for the answer. Abby Conrick with her second 3 of the tournament. A good bucket from a squirrel perspective as they're back within 5. Dakota Potratz will handle it. Give it back to Nielsen. Inside Burchell touch. Here comes a double. Burchell gets fouled. We'll see 2 free throw attempts here as Katie Burchell will go to the free throw line. Foul assessed on J.C. Verkeelen, her second, team second. Just a hair shy of getting to the double team, as we'll see 2 free throws on the way here for the Valley City Highlanders. Burchell missing the first. As we'll see free throw attempt number 2 here upcoming for Burchell. As for Central Cass, you see Flanagan into the contest, while for the Valley City Highlanders, Kinsley Glant able to check in. Also with her is Kaylee Nielsen. Free throw attempt number 2, no. Rebound, though, won by Potratz. Potratz with a couple of dribble slip pass on the inside. Able to find it right-handed side. 3-pointer, got it! That's Kaylee Nielsen with the 3. The Nielsens are raining them in. Between Sky and Kaylee, they've got 3 threes here in the opening 5 minutes of play. Valley City doubling up Central Cass on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Severson with it, makes her way to the baseline. Tough shot, no. Rebound's going to be loose and eventually on the deck. Severson gets on the floor as Valley City will see it, and we get a timeout for Coach Jimmy Howard. We'll break as well. 2:40 left in the first quarter.
Looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. Not new, not national. A hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So good time out there for Jimmy Howard to kind of steal that possession as the Highlanders looking to get up by double digits for the first time tonight with a made field goal. Central Castle zone defense. Burchell high post finds a cutting Potratz right to the paint off the window, no. And this will be a foul and could be on Burchell. And it will be. Katie Burchell with the foul. Got just enough of a shove. It'll be her first, team's first of the quarter. Valley City Highlanders, the number 1 seed in this tournament. Central Cass, the number 4 seed. As the last couple of years, and particularly last year, if you were a lower seeded team, it was kind of your tournament until 6 seed Northern Cass just fell to the top seed here in Valley City, but they made a run. Right now, all chalk here in Region 1A. Severson will see it on a foul on Potratz. Potratz with her first, team's second here of the quarter. Sometimes when you go up against a team that averages on plus 19 here in terms of what they score and what they get off, it's just a matter of not giving up those big runs throughout the course of a game. Walled shot, no. Rebound comes down to Kinsley Glant. Glant will see it in transition, right-handed side now to Maddie Freeze. Back to Kinsley. Glant, couple hard dribbles, driving kick, left-handed side. Nielsen will launch the 3 off the backboard, no. Potratz on the interior now for Valley City. Will dribble it back out. Freeze, able to see this and never drew iron, so the shot clock now into the teens. Glant near side to Potratz as they work it with Burchell. Burchell looking to spin, it's on the deck. Burchell with the spin off the window, no. Burchell put back in, gets it to go. Central Cass was looking for an offensive shove there against Morgan Wald as Jay Bachman wants a timeout with 1:25 to play here in the first quarter. It's 18-8 in favor of Valley City on YourLiveVent.com. To Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. It's Valley City up by 10 after the timeout, and both teams have taken one timeout early. Jay Bachman just talking to the officials saying, hey, Mike Birchall might have got away with a shove. That's what he was saying. Katie Birchall will take it, though, for 2 points. There's a three and an answer. Flanagan with their fifth made triple of the tournament, and the Squirrels are back within single digits. Right-handed side, Potrats will see this on it, leaves it left wing. Kaylee Nielsen back to Sky. Sky with a couple of dribbles, back now to Potrats. Potrats will utilize the basketball here for Valley City to Kensley. Glant, couple of right dribbles. Shot clock making its way to single digits. Potrats, left-handed side. Tees up a three-pointer. That'll go long. Good box out underneath by Severson to allow Morgan Wall to go grab the rebound. Squirrels trying to make this a two-possession game. Kenley, jitterbug move. Severson, top of the key. Another three. Yes, sir! Liv Severson hits the fourth three for Central Cass in the quarter. As they're back within 4. They've made 5 field goals. 4 of them have been from beyond the arc. Nielsen throws it up, no. Rebound by Nielsen, though, able to see this one to Sky, and she gets fouled. Sky Nielsen with 2 free throws, and a storyline of this game so far has been the second chance opportunities here for Valley City, as foul will be on Severson, her first, team's third, as we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Sky, free throw attempts, gets the shooter's touch. Substitutions as coming in will be J.C. Verkeelen and Addison Hushka here, the 5'4" senior guard. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Valley City, as Nielsen trying to make this a 6-point contest. Right-handed toss is good. Nielsen's got 9 of the Highlanders' 20. Central Cass with 8 seconds here in the front court quickly. We'll see this to Severson. Severson wrap around pass to Verkeelen. Extra fine as they work it around. Flanagan one more time. Yes, sir! Flanagan with her second three of the quarter, and the Squirrels are shooting hot. Down by 3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard as we head to quarter number 2.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns. Weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Broadcasting today from the Nodak Insurance Company, Mitch Middendorf Agency broadcast booth. Call 347-4401. That's 347-4401 to get in touch with Mitch Middendorf Agency in Castleton. Severson drive off the window, no. Rebound comes on the interior to Birchall, and then Birchall is going to get fouled in the backcourt. Kenley Haug will pick up the foul, her first. Birchall with her 5th rebound here for the Highliners. Valley City led by the 8, make that 9 points of Sky Nielsen. Central Cass had 5 different players score. 4 of them have hit threes, 2 of them by Flanagan, as she's got 6. Offensive opening 8 minutes here to our semifinal between Valley City and Central Cass. Ball on the inside, Sky Nielsen will muscle her way, and there's a foul. Flanagan with the foul, her first. That'll be the team's 2nd here of the quarter. As Flanagan picks up the foul, and more free throws here for Sky Nielsen. The one thing, again, for Valley City is they got the addition in terms of size here for the Highliners. And they're going right inside the paint as they can to either get a post touch and then kick for a three or see if they can continue to work on the interior. Sky looking for her 10th point of the game and missing the free throw attempt. Central Cass with Flanagan gets this one up the floor. Chance to tie now for the Squirrels as Verkeelen uses the dribble. Ball up top now to Howell. Koka on the guard. Kenley makes her way to the baseline, finds it to Severson. Severson looks for a teammate on the interior. It's on the deck, eventually going to be stolen away as Nielsen comes away with it. Glant left and inside Koka. Koka, deep jumper on the way off the iron. No rebound here on the inside, though. Put back up and in for two. It'll be Freeze, Mariah Freeze, able to see that one go up and in. Points off the bench for Jimmy Howard, and the Highlanders lead it by 5. Kenley Haug, paint opens up a little bit. Haug able to drive, kick. Flanagan for another one. That'll go long. Rebound is loose on the interior. That'll go to Burchell. Burchell outlet the other side of the floor. Finds it to Glant. Quickly now in transition to Koka. Back up top to Glant. Here is the Highlanders. Find it to Koka. Trying to see if they can work it on the inside to Burchell or Nielsen. Freeze back to Koka at the right wing. Koka, ball fake, bounce pass to a cutting Sky Nielsen up and in for two. Sky Nielsen went from the right wing to the left baseline to the right block. And she's got 7. That's what cutting can do for you here in hoops. Kenley Haug at the top. We'll see this one on the weave now to Flanagan. Flanagan to Verkeelen here. Verkeelen to Severson. Liv, top of the key, straight on 3. Yes, sir! Severson with 6, and the Squirrels are back within 4. Right wing, here goes Freeze. Freeze right-handed side, we'll see it up top to Koka, now to Burchell. Burchell at the free throw line, gonna attack on Severson, spin, shoot, shot up and in. Katie Burchell, that was textbook, now with 6. High post, kind of wait to see if the defense doubles. No one did, spun on Liv and opened up a little crease. Kenley Howe goes right at Koka, high off the window for 2. These two just trading buckets here in this first half of play. 5:25 to play here in the first half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. A very entertaining Region 1A girls semifinal. Glant will see this up and over on the pass. Here goes Burchell. Burchell to Koka. Koka will see this back to Glant. Glant rips it through, makes her way inside the paint, back to Sky. College range 3 for Nielsen goes long. Rebound is loose, wrapped up here on the interior. We'll get a jump ball on the way by a pair of 12s of Flanagan and Burchell. The arrow will stay with the Valley City Highliners as Sky Nielsen will see this one with Burchell on top of this inbound. Suffolk into the game with Freeze here. That's Maddie for Valley City. Ball gets up top to Sky, wraparound pass to Freeze. Freeze gets walled off here on the baseline. Able to see it to Koka. Back near side to Nielsen. Wraparound pass, left pocket 3 for Suffolk. Right on cue. Off the bench and scores here for Suffolk. That's her 6th three-pointer of the season. And the Highliners able to answer in their own right from beyond the arc. They've got 4 here tonight. Kenley Howe gets doubled. Back now right-hand side to Severson, up top to Verkeelen. Finds it to Wald. Wald with the skip, and Nielsen gets the steal. Sky's going to go one-on-one with Liv. Sky Nielsen off the window. No rebound underneath, though, as Freeze will see this to Koka. Extra find to Suffolk. Wraparound pass to Sky. Nielsen, here goes Freeze for a 3. Yes, sir. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Maddie Freeze hits her 40th triple of the season, and Valley City leads it by 10. The Highlanders saying, hey, we can shoot it from beyond the arc as well here. And Central Cass has already buried 6 of them. Freeze nearly got the steal. Flanagan will see it now for Central Cass to Severson. Severson back cut to Kenley Haug off the window. Good back cut. Severson gets the assist. Kenley's got 6. Good high level of basketball here between these two early on, particularly on the offensive side. Sky Nielsen bounce pass inside Burchell. Here comes the triple. Kick to Freeze. Freeze will see it here right wing. Getting on the deck here is Kenley Haug with Freeze, and the arrow this time favors Central Cass. Substitution in the game for Dakota Potrats now for the Valley City Highliners. Back and forth we go as Valley City has that 8-point advantage coming up. We'll get to our halftime show, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Take a look at the first half numbers, get you set for the Huskies and the Vikings up next. That and more to come here at the half. Ball goes to the high post of Severson. Severson will see this drive kick to Verkeelen. Left pocket three on the way. Got it to go. JC Verkeelen, her 4th three of the tournament. And the Squirrels hit another one. JC's got 6 points here in the half. Potratz, she wants the answer three. That'll go long. Rebound to Morgan Wald as she rips it through. And the Squirrels want to make it a one-possession game. Haug will bring it in the front court. No one stops the ball. Now they do. Able to reverse it. Verkeelen lines up another one. Up and yes! JC Verkeelen, how do you do? She's got 9, her 3rd triple. Freeze, right wing for the answer. That'll go long. Rebound eventually goes to JC Verkeelen. Central Cass continues to shoot well from beyond the arc. They've hit 8 of them here tonight. Haug with it. Little hesitation to the left block. High off the window. Oh, Kenley Haug. How does the freshman make that move? She's got 8, and we're not at 32 apiece. Freeze. We'll see it near side to Sky. Nielsen wraparound Potratz. Potratz from the left baseline. Burchell asking for it on the interior. Ball gets deflected now to Freeze. Maddie will see it, and we get a 3 in the key here on Burchell. Turnover here on Valley City, their first of the contest at the 2:07 mark here of the opening half. So Burchell will take a little breather here as Mariah Freeze, Suffolk Potratz, you got Maddie Freeze, and also from there Sky Nielsen in the game here for Valley City. Squirrels want to take the lead as they see this one. Back up top, Haug to Severson. Severson, little nail pick to Wald, back to Kenley. Haug jumper from 17. That'll go long off the iron rebound to Freeze. That's Mariah. Mariah Freeze and the Highlanders want the lead back. Suffolk makes her way, little step through and block shot by Morgan Wald. Wald came back, played some D, put her hand straight up in the air, and able to climb the ladder a little bit there to get the block. Severson will handle this one. Flanagan takes the rub screen. Flanagan, nice hesitation move. Payne opens up, but missing the layup. Rebound comes down to Freeze. Mariah Freeze quickly goes to the other side of the floor now for Valley City as the Highliners find it to Potratz. Potratz will see this, able to skip it. Freeze, left wing, college range triple. The rainbow 3 is going to go long. It's loose. Last touch here by Suffolk. Abby Convervig will check in here for Flanagan with 1:03 left to play here in the first half. Central Cass averaging 58 points per game. Valley City at 65 points per contest. As the Squirrels looking to take the lead with a quality possession, while on the opposite side, Valley City looking for a stop and see if they can take the lead right back. Haug at the right wing, goes between the legs, takes the screen, helped out by Nielsen. Kenley now to Convervig. Convervig as they show back to Haug. Here comes the double team, and Haug throws it off of Potratz as the double team was coming, and Kenley was just kind of caught in no man's land there on the baseline. Convervig to inbound it here in front of the Highliner bench. Able to see this one. Haug with the tip pass, eventually goes to Verkeelen, now to Liv. Severson for the leads will rise. This one goes long. Rebound tipped out by Wald, right to Maddie Freeze, her 2nd. And for the Highliners, about a 2 to 3 second shot clock to game clock separation here to end the first half. Potratz right wing, takes a couple of dribbles, able to give it up top as they work with it now to Freeze. That's Mariah. Near side to Suffolk. Suffolk to Nielsen. Nielsen goes right on Wald. Block shot partially by Wald. Interior, though, goes to the Highliners. Highliners find it to Potratz. 10-footer goes long. Rebound is loose, and eventually Severson able to tip it out to a teammate here as it gets to Kenley Haug. Haug with 5, now with 4. Liv from half court. This shot is going to go short, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. An entertaining 16 minutes of basketball. It's 32 apiece as we head to the half. Brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance.
today? I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
That'll be on Thursday night at 7:30. Lose and you play for third on Thursday at 6 o'clock. When we come back, we'll take a look at our town scoreboard and let you know how that Kindred Viking Wapato matchup is going to be when we return here on your LiveVet.com.
New inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile. Literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed. We're that kind of seed company.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
At the half, brought to you in part by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance for a quote or review of your policies at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045 at Taupe Insurance, here providing our halftime show here tonight at the Shield Center. Out-of-town scoreboard up at Devil's Lake. The Carrington Cardinals all over 4 wins Minnewacan 63-37 as Carrington looking to punch their ticket to the Region 2A Girls Basketball Championship. Earlier tonight, South Prairie Max able to move into the Region 3A Girls Basketball title with a win over Botno, and Hazen down Shiloh to get into the Region 4A Girls Basketball Tournament at Standing Rock. So the 1 seed Hazen, the 1 seed South Prairie, and the 1 seed of Carrington have all respectively won their region tournaments. Can the 1 seed Valley City follow suit? Angelique Cullum-Montpelier, and alongside with Linton HMB, it's EKM 26-13 over Linton HMB. That game at the half in the Region 1B Girls Basketball Tournament semifinals. The winner will go up against Lemoore Litchfield-Marion and Sargent County. That game later tonight. Brady Siebel's on the call for you for our audio-only broadcast between EKM Linton HMB and then Sargent County Lemoore Litchfield-Marion a little bit later on here tonight, again from the Jamestown Civic Center. At the half, Valley City 11 by Sky Nielsen, 9 by J.C. Verkeelen. Coming up, it'll be the 3rd time that Kindred and Wahpeton have met in the Region 1A Girls Basketball Tournament the last 3 years. Only difference is it's the first time they met in the semis. Kindred has beat Wahpeton and ended their season the last 2 years beating the Huskies for 3rd place. We'll see what happens between the Vikings and Wahpeton. That game on deck here between the 2 seed and the 3 seed a little bit later on tonight. That does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Taupe Insurance. When we come back, it's the second half from the Shack when we return.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we get you ready for the second half here on your liveevent.com, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes, Valley City looking for win number 18 of the season. Central Cass looking for win number 13 of the year if they can pick up a W here today. Highlanders going for 3 straight region championship appearances, while for Central Cass looking for their first since 2023 for a region title, and Burchell gets fouled to open up this second half. They get it right inside. Burchell with the and one. Foul assessed here on Morgan Wald. That'll be her first, team's first here, and if you're Valley City, you'd like to see more of that moving forward with some paint touches to Burchell. Free throw is going to go long. Rebound won by Nielsen on the inside. She gets the second chance. No, Burchell with an opportunity. She can't get it, and then there's a foul. As Katie Burchell hits the deck hard, Highlander faithful going to be holding their breath across the way to hope that she's all right. Foul assessed here on Central Cass. It'll be their second here of the quarter. This would be Kenley Haug, her second. We'll get 2 free throws here for Burchell. So right off the bat here, you get 2 points for Burchell, a rebound for Nielsen and Burchell with a couple more free throws, and this time she hits the first of 2. Katie looking to get for a double figure. She's got 9 points so far, 7 rebounds in the game. Trying to get this lead to 2 possessions. Second free throw attempt is up and in. So Burchell now with 10. Valley City leads it by 4, and just like that, 4 points in about 16 seconds to open up the second half for the Highliners. Liv Severson, Nanakoving near sideline to Kenley Haug. Haug will handle it. Valley City man pressure defense. Kenley left and inside to Wall. Back to Severson. College range triple. Oh! And they're feeling it in the second half. Severson makes the 9-3 for the Squirrels. That's her third, and the Central Cass deficit is to 1. Valley City Coca inside. Here goes Burchell. Double team comes. Burchell step through, rip through. Shot is up and good. Burchell 6 points in 52 seconds here in this second half. She's got 12, and the Highliners lead it by 3. As we'll have to handle it to Kenley Haug. Haug will handle it now. Double team comes back to Verkeelen. Verkeelen will see this for Central Cass now to Severson. As Severson will dribble it up. Couple of hard dribbles, hanging, shooting, shot, no. Rebound, Severson put back, and she is fouled. So just tilt the camera down just a skosh here as Severson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As Severson will see this one, and we'll get a foul on the way here for Valley City. That's their first of the quarter. As the foul will be assessed here on Sky Nielsen. Severson now with 10 points in the game. And the Central Cass Squirrels back within 2. Liv. Free throw attempt on the second one is also good. Severson now with 11. Central Cass back within 1. Valley City front court as the Highlanders have won 6 straight against Central Cass since the inception of the 3-division system. Ball goes to Freeze. College range 3 off the backboard, off the back of the rim. No. Rebound, Burchell, put back. Morgan Wald able to get the block shot. Wald will see this out of bounds last touch here by Burchell. Morgan Wald, the 5'10 sophomore forward, trying to see if she can hang in there with the 6-foot junior Burchell and just make things a little more of a detour or more difficult throughout the course of the game. Severson, right wing. She's going to make her way, and there's a foul. Got the ball from the wing to the high post. Severson to the line to shoot 2. Foul assessed here on Sky Nielsen, her second. That'll be a team second, and free throws upcoming for Liv Severson. As Severson now with 12 points. Her free throw attempt on the last possession were the first of the game for Central Cass. As Kaylee Nielsen will check in for Sky Nielsen. Valley City on the opposite side is 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 2 also pure here for Liv. So Liv with 13 points. Central Cass leads it by 1. 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. High post touch goes Burchell. Burchell sees this, couple of passes to Coca, inside now to Burchell. Burchell steps off the window, shot is up, no rebound, loose, right in the hands of Potratz. Potratz wraparound pass to Coca, zips it inside to Freeze. Freeze looking for the up and under move. Good defense by the Squirrels. Coca gives us one on the interior. Burchell spinning, shooting, shot is up for two. Katie Burchell's a one-woman wrecking crew. She's got 14 points and scored all the points here for Valley City in the second half. It's the same for Severson. She scored all the points so far for the Squirrels here in the quarter. Ball makes its way to Kenley Haug. Haug takes screen back to Liv. Liv at the right wing. Three-pointer goes short. Rebound gets tipped out last touch here by Wald and Verkeelen. Flanagan to return for Central Castle. Sky Nielsen to return here for Valley City. 5:22 to play here in the third quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's the Highliners up by one. Go to dhb.bank. Freeze left and inside to Potratz. Potratz, the baseline. We'll see this now to Nielsen. She'll launch the three. That goes short. Rebound, though, is going to be on the deck. Flanagan, slip pass. We'll see this one up the floor to Severson. Severson to a trailing Convervig. Convervig from 17 feet. Yes, up and in. Abby Convervig now with 5. Had her time to set the feet, and the Squirrels lead it by 1. Freeze will handle it as Central Cass goes to a little zone. Left baseline, it goes in the hands of Keely Nielsen inside to Sky as they work it around to Freeze. Freeze at the top, back to Potratz. Potratz left wing triple, long rebound, and there's a foul on the way for Freeze. As Freeze and Kenley Haug went after the loose ball, and Freeze will pick up her first, team's third after Haug had the position. Kinsley glad to check in for Katie Koka, and Katie Burchell out of the game right now, getting wrapped up with the ankle on the bench here for Valley City. 4:35 to play here in the third quarter. Kenley Haug, high post touch to Severson inside Verkeelen. Verkeelen back to Kenley. Haug crossing over left to right-handed side. We'll see it to Flanagan. Flanagan step through to Convervig. Convervig back to Severson here. Severson with a hard dribble with the take off the window, up and in for two. The senior, how do you do? Liv Severson with 15. Central Cass with the advantage. Valley City, Potratz on the interior looking for a bucket. They lose it. Back to Nielsen, though, to tie. Off the side of the backboard, no good. Good box out by Verkeelen, her third. And Central Cass looking to get up by 2 possessions with a quality look here in the half court. Haug will handle it. Screen. Kenley, drive kick. Convervig, left baseline, three-pointer. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Convervig now with 8, and the Squirrels have hit 10 threes here in 2.5 quarters. Sky Nielsen, she's going to drive. Right-handed scoop shot, no. Severson outlet to Convervig as they'll move it with the basketball now for Central Cass. Right-handed side, Kenley Haug. Haug, high post touch to Severson. Severson will see this one now at the right elbow. Dribble, pullback, three-pointer, short. Rebound going to be one here on the way to Kaylee Nielsen. Nielsen trying to go coast to coast. Off the window, no. Rebound comes down to Severson, her third. Kenley Haug now in transition for Central Cass. Haug finds Convervig, who lines up a right wing triple. That'll go long. Rebound one to Potratz. Potratz has her 4th board of the game. It's a 2-on-2. Potratz will slow this one up. Jumper from 17. That'll go rim, rattle, and roll on in. And a timeout on the floor. Potratz now with 4. And the Highlanders are down by 4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard late in the third.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
High school basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Banking should feel personal, and at Bank North it does. They're proud to be local, supporting local teams and communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Central Cass after the timeout here from Jimmy Howard in Valley City. The Highlanders will have 3 remaining. Ball works its way left-handed side as they handle it now to Kenley Howard. Birchall to check in on the next step ball. Flanagan's shot is blocked on the way by Freeze, and Potratz will come away with it. Highlanders looking to make it a one-possession game on this drive as Nielsen, Sky, takes the dribble, drive, kick, left-handed side, rising 3 off the iron. No, rebound is loose, and eventually Severson, his bodies hit the deck. Severson gets her 4th rebound here the second half. Liv will see a foul here on Potratz. Her 2nd, team's 4th of the quarter, and Katie Birchall comes in after getting her ankles wrapped, as she will check in here for Maddie Freeze. Central Cass on the inbounds will look to get it in the front court quickly as we'll move it over left. Kenley Haug will see this left-handed side. Verkeelen, left wing 3. Oh, she hits another one. Verkeelen now at 12. It's her 4th main triple of the game. Right wing, this one goes to Freeze. Skip it, Potratz inside Nielsen. Sky on the baseline now for the Highlanders, down by 7. Slip it as Birchall double. Glant for the answer, swirls out, no good. Highlanders put back, and there's a foul. Mariah Freeze gets her 5th board of the game. Foul will be assessed on Central Cass. This would be on Liv Severson, her 2nd, and you have free throws upcoming on the way here for Valley City. Free throw opportunity here for the Highlanders is going to go short here for Freeze. Valley City 2 of 3 here in, make that 2 of 4 here in the quarter. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Freeze. Trying to make this a 2-possession game, and missing. Right now the Highlanders just can't buy a bucket. They're all over the rim, just can't find the bottom of the net. Central Cass will bring it up the floor as they do with Kenley Haug. Haug here, right of the key, right-hand side for Keelan. High post touch to Liv, back to JC. This one goes through the legs here of Birchall. Ball gets skipped right-hand side to Kenley Haug. Jumper, the high rainbow, up and in. Kenley Haug in double digits, she's got 10. Central Cass leads it by 9. 75 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Birchall, free throw line, gonna drive and spin. Double team comes. Birchall looking for a teammate. Birchall picks up the rock one more time, gets fouled and count it. Katie Birchall, now with 16 on the night. Foul will be coming to Flanagan, her 2nd, team's 4th. Give credit to Birchall. She probed, she was looking. The ball got tipped, so it allowed her to repossess the basketball and dribble, and she went right to the paint. Birchall free throw is going to be off the mark. Rebound tipped right to the aforementioned Birchall, her 9th, and we'll get a tie-up with the arrow to favor Central Cass. Highlanders didn't like that one from a Jimmy Howard perspective on the jump, but Central Cass will take it here with 61 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass with Kenley Haug in the front court. A little 1-4 set here for the Squirrels. Central Cass will give this one up top for Keelan. Verkeelen left the key to Severson. Severson from University drive off the iron. No, rebound comes down to Freeze. Mariah Freeze with 6 rebounds. A good presence here off the bench for Jimmy Howard tonight. Right wing will see this one now for Valley City. Trying to cut into this deficit. Potratz with it, left-handed side to Glant. Wrapper on pass to Birchall. Birchall on the drop move, no, and she gets fouled. Birchall had Walled on her hip. As Haug picks up her 3rd, that'll be the team's 5th. And if you're Valley City, you'll take it with 2 free throws upcoming, as Birchall will make her way to the free throw line. Missing the 1st, Birchall also with a double-double. But right now, the Highlanders leaving some crucial points at the charity stripe on the board, especially when you're trailing. Free throw attempt number 2 up and in. So Birchall now with 17 to lead Valley City in scoring. And Central Cass can hold for the final shot of the 3rd if they so desire. Flanagan near side, we'll see it to Severson. Severson left wing to Hushka. Hushka, 12 seconds. Flanagan finds a cutting Severson. Severson goes up. This one's going to be out of bounds. Last touch here by Glant. Glant did a good job going straight up. No body contact. Got her hand right on the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Verkeelen on the baseline to inbound. Got to get it in before a 5 count does to Flanagan. Flanagan on the interior to Wald, back to Severson, wrapper on Hushka. Now with 3, Hushka to Flanagan to beat the horn is short, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Central Cass leads by 6 as we head to the fourth.
Looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Broadcasting from the Nodek Insurance Company, Mitch Middendorf Agency broadcast booth. Solid protection with quality products and someone with answers. That's Mitch Middendorf with Nodek Insurance at 347-4401. That's 347-4401 in Castleton with Mitch Middendorf. Left baseline triple. Valley City gets their first three-pointer of the second half. Mariah Freeze now with 5 points here, and the Highlanders hit their 6th three-pointer of the game. Flanagan, right-handed side to Wald. The Highlander faithful chanting defense. Severson at the top near sideline for Keelan. Skip it to Flanagan. Flanagan at the right wing. Little double on the hedge. Back to Wald on this weave. Wald finds to Kovarik. Kovarik, right-handed side. She's going to drive. Kovarik gets Wald off on the baseline to Flanagan. Open, launching, three-pointer. Yes! Flanagan now with 9, and Central Cass is shooting the lights out of the shack. They got 12 threes here in the contest. Burchell, left wing. Potratz will handle it now. Potratz step through from the baseline, runner up and in. Potratz has 6, and the Highlanders are back within 4. This has been a dandy from the jump between the 1 and the 4 seed, and it's the 4 seed up by 4 near sideline Kovarik. Here comes the hedge by Potratz. Kovarik trying to rip it through, and a timeout for Jay Bachman as Kovarik was tied up here on the near sideline. We'll break with them. 6:46 to play in the fourth.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com from the Shack. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And what's been an indoor track meet a little bit between these two teams. Not new, not national. Go to banknorth.bank to learn more and find a location near you. 54 to 50 here. Central Cass outscored the Highlanders 19-13 in the third quarter. Right now, Valley City outscoring Central Cass early here in the fourth at 5-3. For the Central Cass Squirrels, led by the 15 of Severson, the 12 for Verkeelen, 10 by Haug. Valley City led by the 17 of Katie Burchell and the 11 by Sky Nielsen. Central Cass, 3 timeouts remaining, 3 timeouts for Valley City as well. Ball will work its way to Kenley Haug, now to Flanagan. Flanagan will see this with 13 on the shot clock. Highlanders stay in that man pressure. Kenley Haug, left wing. Haug with 7. Haug inside the paint. Turnaround jumper goes short. Rebound here to Burchell. Burchell, we got her down for her 11th rebound. Trying to make it a one-score game is Valley City. Mariah Freeze will see this one to Potratz inside Burchell. Burchell goes one-on-one with Liv. No rebound here by Burchell. She lost it. It's on the deck, and Kovarevic will come away with it. Central Cass with Haug. Haug at the right wing. We'll see this in a reach and foul. This could be on Potratz. If it is, it'll be her third. Potratz with her third, team's first here of the fourth quarter. As Verkeelen to inbound the basketball. Check that will give this one way to Kovarevic here right in front of us on the sideline. As Abby on the inbounds finds it to Verkeelen. Verkeelen right at the key will set it up now to Kinley Haug. Haug crossing over inside the paint, back to Severson. Skip it near sideline. Verkeelen, rainbow three that goes long. Rebound is loose, and hitting the deck is going to be Severson after Sky Nielsen and also Maddie Freeze went after the loose ball. We'll see who the foul is assessed on. It will be on Freeze. Freeze will pick up her second and the team's second with 5:55 to play here in regulation. Kovarevic bounce pass across the paint to Severson. Shot is up and in. Liv Severson has scored in every quarter. Give Kovarevic the assist. Severson's got 17 to lead the Squirrels. Potratz, left-handed side, will utilize it now. Potratz near sideline to Freeze. Freeze back up top to Potratz on the interior as this one goes to Mariah Freeze. Back to Maddie. She'll launch. The three-pointer is long. Rebound saved by Potratz, who hits the deck, but she might have been out of bounds as she was trying to save it. And this ball will go towards Central Cass. Morgan Wald to come in here for Abby Kovarevic with 5:29 to play in the fourth. Central Cass looking for their first win against Valley City since the inception of the three-division system. They lost by 13 and they lost 78-45 in their two games against the Highlanders this season, 69-56 and 78-45. Severson jumper, block shot by Potratz. It's loose underneath and Sky Nielsen rips it away. Potratz front court. Highlanders right inside, Maddie Freeze inside Burchell. Burchell from the block and there's a foul. Severson will pick it up, her third, team's first of the fourth quarter, and Burchell heads to the free throw line. Katie in the game is 3 of 8 from the charity stripe as it stands right now. Free throw opportunity here for the Highlanders to cut into that deficit as Burchell makes the first. Now with 18, that's a game high for either of these teams. Free throw attempt number 2. Is up and in. Burchell with 19. Highlanders back within 4. And we still got one more to come later tonight with Wahpeton and Kindred on deck in our second Region 1A semifinal. Verkeelen will see this one to Severson. Back to the right wing, Flanagan. Skip to Kenley Haug. College range 3. Halfway down. Rebound makes its way on the inside. And we're going to get a jump ball. Yes, we will. Mariah Freeze and Verkeelen were on the deck. Kovarevic will check in for Flanagan here, and the arrow favors Central Cass. Squirrels on the inbound here with Kenley Howe. We'll see this one right wing to Kovarevic. Back to Morgan Walb up top as they reverse it to the baseline now to Haug. Kenley taking a couple of hard dribbles, able to find it to Verkeelen. Verkeelen on this weave to Severson. Back up top with 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Kenley. Haug, here comes a double. Potratz with the reach. It'll be her fourth, team's third here of the quarter. So one more foul will be the last one that Valley City has to give before it's the bonus as Katie Koka will check in for Dakota Potratz with those 4 fouls. Kovarevic on the inbound, finds it now to Haug. Kenley with 10 points in the game. Takes a couple of dribbles, bounce pass across the paint, turnover. Mariah Freeze able to see this one. 5th turnover of the game for Central Cass. Freeze finds her teammate here, and Maddie Freeze, left wing 3, goes long. A rebound here to Severson. A triple team comes, but a traveling violation here on Liv. Severson gets her 5th rebound, but then quickly a traveling violation. Highlanders with a made bucket here, trying to make it a 1-possession game. Left-handed side, 3-pointer here for Freeze. Mariah Freeze off the backboard. No, we'll get another jump. This time it favors Valley City as Maddie Freeze and Liv Severson were tied up with it. Valley City on the inbounds. We'll see this one to Coca. Now to Sky Nielsen. Nielsen back left and inside. Coca left wing three. That's going to go long. Rebound won by the sophomore Morgan Wald. Her fifth board of the game up the floor. And Sky Nielsen gets the steal. Right wing as they give it back up top. Here's a couple of hard dribbles for the Highliners. Free shot, no. Rebound comes down to Haug. That'll be her fifth. Kenley Haug front court here is Central Cass looking to make it a 6 or a 7-point lead. Kenley Haug with the floater, left hand, can't get it to go. Maddie Freeze with the rebound, and the Highlanders trying to get over the hump and make it a one-possession game late in the fourth. Burchell, high post touch, 2 hard dribbles to the block, off the window for 2. Katie Burchell with 21. No help comes, and Burchell goes right to the 10. Valley City back within 2. Timeout on the floor for Jay Bachman. We'll take as short break as well with 3:14 to play here in the fourth.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns. Weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Go to banknorth.bank, 56-54. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you. A dynamic duo on a Tuesday night at Bank North. Find out more at banknorth.bank. A hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community supports. Well, the 4th seed Central Cass trying to see if they can spring the upset, but there's still a lot of time to play with 3 minutes to go. Highliners, they can win. They'll make their way to the region championship for the 3rd consecutive season and have a chance to defend their title on Thursday night. Severson to Wald, now to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to drive right to the baseline, off the window, and Flanagan might have the biggest bucket of the night. Flanagan able to see that one as they go for 2 on the way, as Flanagan's got 11. Glant left wing to Nielsen, wraparound on the interior, Burchell, and just keep feeding Katie Burchell. She's got 23. Haug will see this in the front court. Right-handed side to Flanagan. Flanagan takes a couple of dribbles to the baseline, Severson. Severson on this weave. Here goes Flanagan. Here goes Haug with the and one. Kenley Haug with an and one opportunity. Back-to-back buckets for Central Cass by Flanagan and Haug. As Freeze picks up the foul, her 3rd, team's 4th. And the free throw attempt on the way for Central Cass. Potratz quickly back into the game here for Valley City. Free throw is good. Haug with the free throw. Central Cass hasn't shot many free throws tonight, but they're 5 of 5 at the line. Valley City is 8 of 18 in comparison from the stripe. Sky Nielsen down the paint looking for the reversal. Shot was partially blocked. Nielsen, was it deflected or no is the question, and the answer is no. Coach Jimmy Howard is saying the reason why it went up towards the shot clock is because her wrist got hit, but nothing was granted as it will make its way towards Central Cass. If you're the Squirrels, this could be a possession that could potentially put the game away if you can get up by 3 possessions. Kenley Haug at the top. Highliners looking for a stop. Flanagan up top to Severson. Severson gives this one out at Kenley. Haug with the basketball to Verkeelen. Verkeelen with 13 on the shot clock. Verkeelen weaving her way, and there's a foul. Freeze will pick it up, her 4th, team's 5th, and free throws upcoming for J.C. Verkeelen, a 85% free throw shooter on the season. Timeout for Jimmy Howard. We'll take a break, 1:40 to play in the 4th. It's Central Cass at the line when we return.
Your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Broadcasting today from the Nodak Insurance Mitch Middendorf Agency broadcast booth. Solid protection, agents with answers, 347-4401. That's 347-4401. Nodak Insurance, Mitch Middendorf Agency in Castleton. First of 2 free throws for Verkeelen is short. And Central Cass will keep this still at a 2-possession game, even with the make free throw attempts. Second one on the way here for JC. Verkeelen goes long. Rebound comes down to Valley City with Katie Burchell, her 13th board of the game. Potratz in transition. No one stops the ball. Potratz to the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound is loose. Last touch by Burchell. A Central Cass catches a break. No one stopped the basketball, but now it goes out of bounds. Clock will stop, and the Highlanders with full court pressure defense. Next jump ball favors Central Cass. Haug. Double team comes with the pass, and this goes out of bounds. Turnover here for the Squirrels. Tough one from a Central Cass perspective. There's no one in the backcourt with Kinley Haug to reverse it. And by the time the ball went through their hands, you couldn't call a timeout as there's no possession. 2-3 zone here for the Squirrels. Highlanders looking to make it a 1-possession game. Inside Burchell. Burchell's in a spin on Severson. To the right, block shot, no. Rebound on the inside for Potratz. Potratz muscling her way, and the arrow will go towards Central Cass. Central Cass will handle it now. Still at 61-56. Severson. We'll see this in a foul, and Liv will head to the free throw line. Foul on Sky Nielsen, her third. 2 free throw attempts for Liv Severson. Severson, a 81% free throw shooter at the line to shoot 2 for Central Cass. As the crowd comes to a hush. At least the Central Cass crowd comes to a hush. Free throw is good. Severson's got 18. This to make it a 3-possession game. Is also good. Severson with 19 points. Valley City will bring this one up the floor with Glant. Glant right-handed side to Freeze. High post touch, Burchell. Back to Glant. Glant with a couple of dribbles here. Glant uses up the dribble, looks for a teammate. Bounce pass on the inside, gets deflected. It's loose. Potratz comes away with it. Payne opens up. Potratz off the window, no. Burchell battling for it on the inside. Potratz power dribble, throws it up, can't get it to go. It's loose, and eventually Flanagan will come away with it. And a foul here in the backcourt. The Central Cass faithful can feel it with 40.8 seconds to play. Central Cass' last region championship was in 2023 to close out the old Class B, in which they won a thrilling championship game in overtime from the Minot State Dome against Thompson in 2023. Central Cass free throw, up and in. Howe with 14 points on the night. Potratz will check out. Suffolk will check in. Free throw attempt number 2 is also good. Kenley Howe with a couple stone cold dagger free throws here as the Squirrels now lead it by 10. Up top, Freeze, reverse it, Suffolk, right wing, show launch the 3, in and out, no good. Rebound here for Kenley Haug. Haug with the basketball, couple of dribbles. Haug will see this one, double team by Valley City. Kavervig looking to get the ball in the front court, able to do so here, and there's a foul. Kavervig to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Central Cass. It was 56-54 with 3:14 to play in the contest. Since then, it's been a 9-2 run here for the Squirrels as Kavervig heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is in and out. Free throw opportunity number 2 here for Kavervig. Kavervig on the second. Sees this one off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Sky Nielsen, her fourth. Nielsen with a head of steam the other side of the floor. Right wing to Glant to the baseline. Suffolk, right pocket 3, up and got it. Suffolk with the 3-pointer here. Full court pressure defense. Central Cass with the inbounds. Highlanders won't foul, and the Central Cass Squirrels are making their way to a Region 1A championship on Thursday night. The 4 seed upsets the 1 seed. The Squirrels will make their way to play for the title. Valley City will play for third. Post-game show coming up next.
The Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdal, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m. Racing returns to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota. Save the date for Tuesday, June 30th. World of Outlaws late models. Start to finish, Ada Building Center Showdown presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. And a season schedule filled with the return of the Wayzata Modifieds, NLRA late models, IMCA Modifieds, Race Savers Sprints. It's Thursday night racing at NCR. For the full Norman County Raceway schedule, visit ncraceway.com.
Running a business is tough, but your accounting doesn't have to be. Let Olson Accounting check all the boxes. From taxes, payroll, business services, and professionalized financial guidance, all tailored to fit your requests. Whether you're a small business owner or just need help at tax time, trust Olson Accounting for professional, reliable service every time. Visit colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
As we come back on our post-game show, let's get to our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge. That is Liv Severson having to go up on the inside with Katie Burchell, Sky Nielsen and company. But the main thing is the Squirrels able to make their first Region 1 championship in the 3-division system, and they knock off the defending champ in doing so. Liv, how does that sound here on a Tuesday night to you?
It sounds great. Shout out to my entire team. It was crazy. It was a great win. We played as a team. We had so much fun out there. It was awesome.
Able to just find your way. You hit 12 three-pointers tonight as a team. You hit 8 in the first half, for crying out loud. What was working, because it was balanced three-pointers across the board for your team here, Liv?
Yeah, well, once one person hits it, you know it's going to be a good night. Everyone just kept firing them up, and they went in the hole, and we just kept shooting them. It was great.
Let's talk about one of your teammates with J.C. Verkeelen. She had 4 threes and a couple of timely matter, 2 in that first half. Just talk about her performance both offensively and defensively tonight.
Yeah, Jace really moves well to the open spot, so me and Kenley are able to hit her well. We can see her. You know, when JC gets the ball, she always shoots that three-pointer, and they always fall at a good time, so that was great.
You had the 2-on-1 to Abby Kovrig. What's kind of going through your mind when you slip it over there? She sets her feet. She gets one to go as well in the second half. Just seems like Abby had some timely plays as well tonight here.
Yeah, out of halftime, you know, Abby was a little hesitant, I guess, for shooting. They weren't falling for her. I hit her. She said she was going to keep shooting, and she did, and they went in, so that was great.
Volleyball, you get to play for a region championship. Yep. Basketball, you get to play for a region championship. How sweet is this in your senior year here, Liv, to play for a region championship and know that no matter what, you still got another couple more games with this team?
It felt great. I love this team, and it was a great feeling.
Hey, Liv, we'll let you go celebrate. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck. We'll see you Thursday night.
Thank you.
Liv Severson again able to finish in this one, tallying them up, able to get 19 points here for Central Cass. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach, Jay Bachman. That and more still to come before it's the Vikings and the Huskies here in the semifinals.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton.
Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we come back here with the head coach, that is Jay Bach.
They needed to do, and now we're playing in the ship. Now we're playing in the ship, Chase.
Should be fine.
Let's go.
We'll see you in 48 hours.
Thank you.
Jay Bachman, head coach for Central Cast. He's ready to celebrate. We'll take a break. We'll put a bow on our first semifinal next.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
As we come back on our post-game show, Central Cast 65, Valley City 59, your final here from the Shack. Final numbers go like this. The Squirrels again 11 threes. 19 points for Liv Severson. You had 15 for Kinley Haug, 12 for J.C. Verkeelen. Flanagan had 11, and Abby Kovervig finished with 8. Central Cass in the fourth quarter, 2-4-5, goes 5-9 from the quarter, but they would finish at the free throw line 9 of 13 from the stripe. Valley City would finish in this one 23 for Katie Burchell, 11 for Sky Nielsen. You had 6 on the way for Potratz, 5 for Freeze, and 5 for Mariah Freeze, 5 for Maddie Freeze, as well as Valley City goes 8 of 16, make that 8 of 18 from the free throw line here in this one, and 6 3-pointers. So with the win for the Central Cass Squirrels, they will play on Thursday night in the championship at 7:30. Valley City will play for third in a win or go home situation at 6 o'clock on Thursday. The opponents to be determined with Kindred and Wahpeton. From there, it's now time to our Agassi Precision Egg Play of the Contest. That's the three-point line when you hit 12 of them, for crying out loud, and 5 in the first quarter. The three-point line, the difference maker here in this one, brought to you in part by Agassi Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-363-2119 or visit planter.com. The three-point line for Central Cass, +6, the difference maker here in this one. From there to our Popeyes play of the game and our combo platter package, able to give that to J.C. Verkeelen with 12 points, 4 main triples. She had 3 rebounds as well. She is our Popeyes combo of the game, located in the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. Check them out all throughout the week and the weekend at Petro Stopping Center. Our Popeyes combo of the game, J.C. Verkeelen with those timely made field goals. Central Cass with the win, coming up in about 10 minutes. Opening tip with Kindred and Wahpeton.